I'm Clark, and I'm an economic officer in the State Department. I'm currently the deputy director of the Russia desk.
Great.
Well, I'm from Philadelphia, the suburbs, and when I graduated from college, which was in Chicago, University of Chicago, I really wanted to study German. Because when I was in high school, I took this philosophy course and I had read Friedrich Nietzsche, and I thought he was wigged out and really cool. And so I said, I am going to learn German to read it in the original. And I did. But I did the wise thing, and I tried to work in the finance sector in the NASD, and I did that and was bored to tears, to be honest. So I said, what I really want to do, what my dream is to be an FSO, to be a Foreign Service officer working and living overseas. So I took the test, and I passed it, and I came in '89, and I've done a whole bunch of different jobs. I've been in Cyprus, where I was head of the, what was it? It was the Commercial Assistance and Economic Office, with a huge range of responsibilities. I've been a staff aide to an ambassador. I've been working on Greece, where I was the economic counselor, in Israel as well, and now on the Russia desk. One of the really neat things about the department is that it actually trains you in these languages. We have our own university. As part of the job, when you get assigned, you actually have a responsibility frequently to learn the language. And so within my first months of joining the department, I got Greek training for, I think it was 6 months. You get to learn the foreign languages, you get to actually practice them, you get to read the newspapers, and your job is to understand the foreign culture. And that's really neat, because you're not a tourist. You are living in the country for like 2 or 3 years, and by the time you leave, you're an expert on that country and its idiosyncrasies, and explaining those idiosyncrasies to policymakers back here in Washington. The economic track encompasses a really wide range of issues. Environment, science, technology, and health. Assistance projects, depending on where you are, you may be the assistance officer, as I was in actually 2 posts. And sometimes it goes really far beyond what you'd think, because in India, I worked in the environment section, and I was in charge of environmental projects. And these included tiger tracking, elephant tracking, a project with the National Park Service at the Taj Mahal. And I mean, come on, what other job is going to give you that kind of, I mean, really. And if you're going to be good at your job, that means that you're going to have to push yourself to learn an entirely new culture, set of relations. And it forces you, especially as you move up in the ranks, to become more efficient, more thoughtful, and just introduces you to the world as it really is, you know? The tough compromises involved in diplomacy. I'm an advocate for the United States and for our diplomatic values. I mean, I am. When I meet particularly younger people who ask me about the Foreign Service and whether they should look into it, I tell them, if you're intrigued by foreign cultures, if you find that when you travel, you really get a kick out of it, and you're kind of the type who likes to go in the back alley and see, you know, what people are really doing beyond the tourist resorts, look at the Foreign Service, because that's kind of what we do. We like really try to understand deeply a foreign culture and explain it to people back home, and get paid for it.